Hello everyone, welcome back to Technique. In this video, we will be doing the detailed camera review of the Vivo X200T. So the X200T is the latest device under the X series, which is known for great camera experience. Now this also comes with a triple 50 megapixel camera, very similar camera setup to the Vivo X200 launched last year. So let's find out how good the camera experience on this device. It also comes with the Zeiss T-Star coating and the Zeiss optimization. So let's start off the detailed camera review of the Vivo X200T. So before that, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's begin. So first let's look at the hardware. Now the primary camera is a 50 megapixel Zeiss main camera. The sensor is Sony IMX921. It's a 50 megapixel shooter, 1 by 1.56 inch sensor and f1.57 aperture. There is optical image stabilization also included. Now the secondary camera is a 50 megapixel Zeiss super telephoto lens. It's a periscope telephoto, 70mm equivalent focal length, 50 megapixel and 1 by 1.95 inch sensor, f2.57 aperture, and there is also 100x Zeiss hyper zoom available. Now the third camera is a Zeiss ultra wide angle camera. It's a JN1 sensor. It's a 50 megapixel shooter, 1 by 2.76 inch sensor and f2.0 aperture. Now the selfie camera is a 32 megapixel shooter and it also comes with 1 by 3.44 inch sensor size. So let's figure out how good the camera experience is on the Vivo X200T. So let's start off with the daylight captures taken with this device. Now looking at the daylight captures are taken from the Vivo X200T. So one thing what you can notice is that similar to other Vivo devices, the tones are richer especially if you go with the vivid mode. So if you find the images a bit saturated or boosted colors, you can obviously go with the Zeiss natural color mode. And overall the camera looks good. The details and sharpness levels are really impressive. The dynamic range looks really good. Vivo has a really great dynamic range algorithm that shines in the Vivo X200T as well. So overall the details, the sharpness levels and the quality definitely looks good, and the overall algorithm definitely looks good. Only thing is that if you want the natural color mode, definitely go with the Zeiss natural color mode. Now the 3x telephoto lens at 70mm focal length looks really impressive. The details and sharpness levels looks really amazing. The colors are also quite done well, and the dynamic range looks really impressive. So once again, the telephoto lens, the periscope telephoto lens looks really impressive, and the quality is definitely worth the price it is being offered. Now the ultra wide angle camera, once again it does a really good job. Now there is a consistency in the image colors across all the three lenses. That's something which is really good, and overall quality definitely looks good. The sharpness levels and the dynamic range is also similar to the primary and the telephoto on the ultra wide angle camera. Now moving on to the close-up images, once again you can see here good details and sharpness levels, and overall quality definitely looks great, and the colors are also done well. Once again you can go with the Zeiss mode or the richer tones, the vivid mode. Now there is also macro mode included. Now what the macro mode does is it switches on to the 3x telephoto, thereby you can get close to the images shooting the macro captures. Obviously the focal length is 70mm, so you can't get too close, but overall the macro captures definitely looks good, and overall it is definitely good in terms of details and sharpness levels. Let's move on to the portraits. Now low light captures. Now you can see here in extreme low light conditions, you can see here there is good amount of details. Although the brightness levels of images doesn't look that impressive compared to the Vivo X300 or the Vivo X200, but still really impressive, and overall sharpness levels and the quality definitely looks good. But the dynamic range could have been a tad better, I would say. But overall I would say the low light experience is mostly noise free and does an impressive job overall. Now the ultra wide also does quite good low light experience. You can see here there is good details and good sharpness levels in the low light captures, even in the ultra wide angle camera. Now the telephoto lens low light experience was kind of video recording. You can record videos in 4K 60 FPS. You can see here the stabilization is done really well. The details and dynamic range and the colors also looks really great. But panning, you can see slight jitters, but this was not visible in the 1080p 60 FPS, which is much more smoother, and overall dynamic range and quality definitely looks good. The ultra wide angle camera also has very similar experience experience, 4K 60 FPS, and the details and sharpness levels looks pretty impressive even on the ultra wide angle camera. Now the telephoto lens, 3x zoom and 4K 60 FPS footage was pretty good. The stability was really impressive. Even while panning, it was pretty much stable, and overall details and sharpness levels looks pretty good even with the telephoto lens at 3x. So that was a detailed camera review of the Vivo X200T. Once again, Vivo has done a really good job with the camera experience. It's really good, a camera very similar to what we have seen on the Vivo X200, and the overall experience definitely looks good. Although the telephoto lens low light experience could have been slightly better, and overall the low light experience, dynamic range, we feel could have been slightly better, but it is still really good for the price segment it is being offered. So if you're looking for a camera centric device around 50 to 60,000 rupees, definitely the Vivo X200T should be in your list. So that was my experience with the Vivo X200T in terms of camera experience. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.